Hello and welcome to all viewers joining us for the latest edition of the weekly program Once a Week. Of course, we would like first to announce to our viewers that our times have changed, that instead of Wednesday now we will be on every week, inshallah, on Monday. Our times will be from 8 to 9, inshallah, and it will remain being a live program. As usual, Once a Week discusses issues of interest to all family members. It's a live program and our numbers will be shown frequently on the screen, so you are invited, of course, and you are most welcome to join us in our discussion. If you have any inquiries for our guest, or if you just like to throw in a discussion, you are most welcome to do so. There is also the email address by which you can join us if you again have any suggestions for our program Once a Week. We would like to announce first that our guest for tonight is very special. Our topic is very interesting as we speak about inventions. Of course, we are speaking about inventions in the Arab world here in Saudi Arabia, and on this occasion we have a rare example of a chemical engineer. He is engineer محمد عبد الهادي غفراني المري. He is a chemical engineer, as we have announced, and he has several inventions, and we are looking forward to hear about his experience, about his lifelong time with inventions, and what are the difficulties he has faced, what are the successes that he has faced as well. We are most eager to hear from you, of course, what you think, and that you can join us if you have any question for Engineer Muhammad with us here in the studio. We welcome you in our program, sir. Hello.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. مهندس كيميائي خريج أمريكا. I have to speak in English, sorry.
Yes.
I am a chemical engineering, graduated from United States in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
I have lots of inventions or copyright or patent, but some of them in medication.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I jump in medication, but the story will be long story.
Well, in fact, I have to announce to viewers at this point that Engineer Muhammad is talented in many fields. You will be surprised at how many fields we will speak about. We are speaking about his field in particular, about medication, as he has mentioned. Even in literature, sir, I believe you have some talents in writing, in literature.
Yes, for sure. Well, I graduated from 1986 from United States in chemical engineering from Indiana State. I have started studying in Illinois, then I transferred to Indiana, where I graduated from a college called the Tri-State University.
Mm-hmm.
To hear the story from beginning, I lived in Saudi Arabia, then I immigrated to Qatar.
But you have spent the time of your youth in Saudi Arabia since you were a child.
Yes.
It was here in Saudi Arabia, because this is very important, since we are speaking about how we want our new generations to be involved more in the idea of inventing and be creative. So you've spent the early years in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, I studied the elementary school and the middle school in Al-Ahsa, Saudi Arabia, East Coast.
Province, yes.
So, who discovered me in the beginning? Aramco. When I finished the middle school, I tried to join Aramco, and they made the test for me. And the talent test, they told me I have to repeat the test. So after repeating the test,
attracted their attention in what you have written.
No, just a test for the middle school intake. When they found the result, I made a high record. They told me we have to repeat the test and you have to go to Dhahran. When I went there, I was with the high school graduate. And they started asking me, did you finish the high school? I said, no, I finished the middle school only. Then they asked the teacher or who is making the test, and they said he made a good record. Then after the test, they told me I will be with the high school intake. Then unfortunately, I failed the medical checkup. Then I migrated to Qatar. Also, when I started studying in Qatar in the middle school, I finished the high school in 1987, and I started with the what they call it, high school scholarship will be taken, the high-ranking people will be going to United States. So I went to study in Illinois as a
So you
studying
earned
English language.
this,
Then I went to a college called a small college. Then I went again to neighboring state which called Indiana State. So I finished the chemical engineering from United States. Then I start joining a company in Qatar. That company, it's fertilizer company, and I spent there 17 years. Then I came back to Saudi Arabia because of the lots of a problem there. Anyway, again, who discovered me after Aramco? Two American. One of them was giving a lecture in Europe. When he found me in the school, he wrote a letter to the management of company telling Mohammed will be asset of your company. Then one day I was under tension in Qatar without nationality, so I thought about how to help the single eyes people to see the other dark area. And one of them for sure was my nephew.
So now, before we go to the inventions, because they are so varied, really we have to tell viewers at this point that you have 70 inventions.
Yes.
So this number is really very great, as you see, that one person, one single-handed person, and as you see, he is self-learned, he has done everything by himself, and he has 70 inventions. We are inviting all viewers watching us to have all questions they want with our guests here in the studio, but we will move for a while and we will come back shortly after, so stay tuned.